Hey everybody, today we're going to be talking about the unitary list in Conqueror's Blade. So first of all, in the territory war, there are three types of units that you want one each. It's the anti-infantry one to destroy pikes, anti-cavalry one to counter cavalry, and cavalry which will stomp on anything that is not pikes. And basically, this are the strongest units for now. First off, we've got these Wayhanders. They're ranked first because they have a lot of AoE damage, so they're the best burst damage unit right now, but they are extremely weak against cavalry. When they are Lancelot Knights, they can actually survive a little against cavalry, but otherwise they are also powerful units. They do less burst damage than Zweihanders, but can survive longer. Next we've got Wu Wei. They are also very useful for burst damage. I've got Men-at-Arms, which is the basic anti-infantry unit. We've also get Halberdier Surgeons and Imperial Pike Guard, which are pikes and work as anti-cavalry, but they can also act against infantry. So they can also be used to counter enemy pikes or infantry. Next we've got the anti-cavalry, and models are the best anti-cavalry country. You press 1 and they will kill all the cav. Then we've got Orochi Samurai, which also works against cav if you time the one skill properly. You also got Halberdier Surgeons, which still work against some cavs, except the Suanjia Cavalry, but they still kill them with a few losses. Then you've got Imperial Pike Guard, which also gets the job done, but it has a 1-minute cooldown. So that's why it's ranked below Halberdier Surgeons. Then you've got 40 British pikemen. They work against cavalry now, but they're too slow and too squishy, so they're ranked below. And finally, you've got camel lancers, which also work against cavalry by bracing them, but they're useless against everything else, but it can be useful to hold a point, so it's still a useful unit in the territory war. And finally, you've got halberdiers, the blue ones. If you want to fill your units, you can use them, because they also work against cavalry. Then you've got the cavalry units. Suanjia cavalry is the strongest one currently, for obvious reasons. Then we've got Yanyoda, which is still strong. Then we got Hussars for the charge, Daggerax Lancers for the follow charge, and Iron Cap Scoutsmen. These guys got nerfed, but they're still the best green cavalry around, and they can kill heroes quickly and ranged units. Finally, you can use Rattan Marksmen even in territory wars. However, you do require the Poison Doctrine. Without it, they're an average unit, but with the Poison Doctrine, they become extremely powerful, and this can be used to protect supplies and such, just to kill quickly heroes. But still need to protect them. And finally, you've got the Flamethrowers, which are also useful, but it requires a team to protect them, so it's not that important. These guys, where are they? The Siphonaries. You can still use these guys, be it in Siege Ranked or Turtle Wars, but they require protection. You also can use these guys, and they also require protection, but they have become less powerful in the current meta because of the cavalry spam. Same goes from the Flamethrowers. I'm gonna show you some doctrines that I'm using for these units, and you can compare. So these are the doctrines: top veterancy, bottom veterancy modal, Lancelot Knights, I think it's top. It should be top. Rachi Samurai, it's also top. and Halberdier Sergeants. It's bottom. Way top, I think. Yeah, that's right. So I need the Paradox Doctrine here. Many times these are the doctrines I use, and you can use this veterancy. Which I put this point below, and top and the middle here. For tab ratio, you just put the same thing as Halberdier Sergeants, but with the stun doctrine. Basic pike doctrines, basically. And for Pierre Pie Guard, you can put defensive doctrines and some at the charge one, which is very important. And for Halberdier, you just put whatever you have to reduce damage and stun units. And that's it for the anti-infantry that's meta currently. In the ranged, you've got Rattan Marksman with the Poison Doctrine. And you can still use the Kalian Militia, but it's not as powerful as last season because the meta currently is cavalry favored. And these guys are useless against cavalry, especially the new cav, which has CC immunity. Next up, you've got Yanyu Dao Doctrines, and I'm using top, but you can also use bot, whatever you prefer. The Winged Hussars, these are the best doctrines. And you can use movement speed instead of charge cooldown reduction, if you have it. And these are the Dagger Axe ones. You can also do the same thing, use the movement speed one or the damage reduction one. And here it's bottom, veterancy, or Dagger Axe is top. Finally, for Camel Lancers, you can just put whatever doctrines you want, tanky ones or whatever. And for Handicap Scout, same thing, just put your best stuff. And it's top veterancy. That's it for the unit guide. I don't have Sonja Cavalry yet, but you just slap some Paradox Doctrine on it and it should be fine. And this is it for the current tier list and the Territory War meta, and which also applies to ranked and also siege battles. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time. Let me know what else you need to know about Conqueror's Blade, and I'll be happy to share my knowledge with you guys. Wish you a lot of success, have fun, and see you for the new season.